about loyalty, but you ain't ready to ride. Get your mind right, he coming like a thief in the night. Is you ready? Is you ready? You ain't really about it if you ain't prepared to die. Talking about loyalty, but you ain't ready to ride. Get your mind right, he coming like a thief in the night. Is you ready? Is you ready? You ain't really about it if you ain't prepared to die. Talking about loyalty, but you ain't ready to ride. Get your mind right, he coming like a thief in the night. Is you ready? Is you ready?
Laughing at your idol gods, looking like some Digimons. Babylon won't carry on, this dragon getting mini bombs. You can call me Daniel, son, you know I serve the living God. Yours is made of brass.
Happy Sabbath, y'all. Pray everyone is well. I am Captain Amaziah doing the class today for you brothers and sisters in Africa and abroad. The name of the class, brothers and sisters, is Africa, the Sleeping Sons of Jacob. Africa, the Sleeping Sons of Jacob. I'm going to go through some things I've done before, but probably not with you guys. So we're going to go through some things. So the first thing I want you to do, I want you to pull up the definition. I want two definitions. I want the definition of the word sanctuary. Sanctuary. Remember the title of the class, Africa, the Sleeping Sons of Jacob. Pull that up. And if you know how I teach, brothers and sisters, get ready to answer questions, because I will call on you to come to the mic, you know what I mean, just so we know that you paying attention. So come on.
Sanctuary, a place of refuge or safety.
So a sanctuary is a place of refuge or what?
Safety.
Or safety, brothers and sisters. That's the definition of the word sanctuary. Okay. So today we're in our schools. We're in wherever we're scattered abroad, wherever we're at. We right now are in that church or building, that IUIC building is a place of what?
Refuge or
It's a place of refuge or
safety.
Okay, pull up the synonyms. So right now, all you brothers and sisters in our schools are safe. You have security there. You have a multitude of men there to protect everybody, right? You actually have sisters there too that will search other sisters to make sure they ain't coming with no weapons, right? So everybody's in a safe place. Give me some synonyms.
Refuge, haven, harbor, port in a storm.
So the school is a port in a storm. Come on.
Oasis.
Shelter.
Shelter.
You seek for shelter in this school.
Retreat. Bolt hole.
Bolt hole.
Bolt hole.
I don't know what that means.
Foxhole.
A foxhole, like a hole in the ground. That's what a fox will dig a hole in the ground and be chilling. Come on.
Hideout.
It's a hiding place, a hideout.
Hiding place.
Hideaway.
Den. Asylum.
Asylum.
Safe house.
Safe house. That's what this is right here. Every IUIC school that you reside at is a safe house. Okay, go to the next definition. Because it said the definition of sanctuary is a place of refuge. So I want to look up who would seek refuge. You'd be called a refugee. Come on, give me refugee.
Refugee, a person who has been forced to leave their country in order to escape war, persecution, or natural disaster.
And I'm going to add to that violence. Okay? I'm going to add to that violence. A person who has been forced to leave their country in order to escape war, persecution, or natural disaster, or violence. You ran from violence. Our brothers and sisters scattered throughout all Africa, scattered throughout the diaspora. Guess what you're going to find out today? You are a refugee. That's what you are. I'm a refugee. Everybody in this room is a refugee. Everybody where you're at is a refugee. Yeah, you may have been born in Cameroon, South Africa, Nigeria, where else we got? Liberia. But guess what? That ain't your origins. How did your ancestors get there? That's what you got to ask yourself. Are you really native to that land? Or did something happen you and your ancestors came to that land? So now, give me Hebrews 11:13. No. Give me the synonyms. Come on, y'all.
Displaced person.
A displaced person. Are we displaced people? Yes, we are. Okay, go ahead.
DP. Escapee. Fugitive.
We're a fugitive. Damn.
Asylum seeker.
Damn, we're seeking asylum.
Runaway.
A runaway slave.
Exile.
We've been exiled. Hold that. Give me Leviticus 18 and 27. I think that's what I want.
Leviticus.
And we're coming right back there. Come on.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 27. For all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you.
Which were before you, the other nations. The other nation, when you read Leviticus 11, the other nations committed these same acts, and God said, don't do it. These are the laws of fornication in the land, including spiritual fornication, okay? Idolatry. Okay, read that again.
For all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you. And the land is defiled.
And the land is defiled. They defiled the land, so they had to get up out of the land. Come on.
That the land spew not you out also.
Oh, that the land spew you not out also.
When ye defile it, as it spewed out the nations that were before you.
So when you were spewed out of the land, did that happen to us? Yes. When you were spewed out of the land, they chased you like you stole something. And guess what? You were exiled out of that land. Go back to the synonyms.
Immigrant. I hope that's how it says. Outcast.
Outcast. We are outcasts. That's all I wanted. Hebrews 11:13. Now let's go to the Bible. So now we got a couple of definitions. We want to set the stage as far as what we're talking about here. The sleeping sons of Jacob. Right? So now we became refugees. We were exiled out of our lands. And guess what we have to do now? We have to seek asylum. You know what that goes into? A sanctuary, a safe house, a safe haven, refuge. Come on, Hebrews 11:13.
Hebrews 11:13. These all died in faith.
These all died in faith. When you read up above, it's talking about our forefathers. Come on.
Not having received the promises.
They didn't receive the promises, brothers and sisters, the promises of the kingdom. They didn't receive those promises. Read.
But having seen them afar off.
However, they see these promises afar off. They're coming, brothers and sisters. We are going to get the kingdom based on the covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Even though they didn't see it back then, our physical forefathers did not see it, they know it's coming. They had faith that it's coming. Come on.
And were persuaded of them.
They were persuaded of these things to come.
And embraced them. And confessed that
they had to confess something, though, brothers and sisters. Even though they know the kingdom is coming, there's something they had to confess. What?
And confessed that they were strangers.
That they were strangers.
And pilgrims.
Where?
On the earth.
On the entire planet Earth, we are strangers and pilgrims. No matter what land you born in, guess what? You ain't ruling that land. Guess what? When we look at Nigeria, we look at Ghana, we look at Cameroon, we look at South Africa. Guess what? The president may even be black, but is he really ruling that land? Or is the colonizer over there pulling strings? Is France, America, the rest of these European Western powers, are they pulling the strings over there? Let's be real. Okay? So we are straight, including your president. They're strangers and pilgrims on the earth, just like you and me, brothers and sisters. Now, give me Luke 21:24. Luke 21:24.
Luke chapter 21, verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
Now, everyone should know this, not just us on the Western Hemisphere, but you brothers and sisters on the continent. How did you get there? Read it again.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
Start at 20.
Yes, sir. Luke 21, verse 20. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies.
Stop. Somebody from Nigeria. Who are these armies? Who these armies represent? You know, I ask questions. Who these armies represent? What nation? Come on, just come to the mic. Somebody open their mic and speak. Go ahead. Plateau, Nigeria.
Yeah, shalom, come from Saint Christ, bless, happy Sabbath.
Shalom, shalom.
That's the Roman army, sir.
Very good. Rome was in the land oppressing the Israelites. White Romans were oppressing black Israelites. I got to say it like that to set the scene because everybody thinks it's all white folks. It's white people oppressing black people. Rome was Esau was oppressing Jacob. The sons of Esau oppressing the sons of Jacob in Jerusalem. So read it again.
And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
The desolation, the destruction of Jerusalem is near. Come on.
Then let them which are in Jerusalem and Judea flee to the mountains.
Flee to the mountains. What mountains? Africa. Okay, that's what it's talking about. Where did the Israelites flee? To Africa. Come on.
And let them which are in the midst of it depart out. And let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto.
Go to Matthew 2:13. We coming right back. Let's see where Christ ran. Here's an example of where Joseph had to run with his family, Mary and the son, Christ. Where did he run? Read.
Matthew chapter 2, verse 13. And when they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, Arise and take the young child and his mother and flee into Egypt.
Egypt is in Africa. Okay, we all know that, right? Flee into a black land amongst black people, amongst dark people. That's what the angel told Joseph. Hide amongst other black people. Not Caucasian. He didn't say run to Russia. He didn't say run to where Edomites are. He didn't say that. Go back. 21 again.
Yes, sir. Luke chapter 21, verse 21. Let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains.
Africa.
And let them which are in the midst of it depart.
Run, because the Romans are coming to destroy Jerusalem. Come on.
And let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto.
Those that are outside and want to come back, don't let them come back. Come on.
For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
What are all things that are written may be fulfilled? Cameroon. Somebody. What must be fulfilled?
Shalom, Cat.
Shalom.
There are, yes. Could you repeat that question? I didn't understand the end of it. I do apologize.
Read it again, verse 22.
For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
All right, you're on.
Yeah, Deuteronomy 28. We have to come out. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, brother.
Yes, we have to come out of the land. We have to be put on slavery, on slave ship, and be scattered throughout the four corners.
Why?
Because of our disobedience, according to Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Okay. You're not wrong. Okay. These things had to happen because it was written. That's what Christ just said. That's the point. These things are written. They have to happen. They have to take place before redemption. There has to be go to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 real quick, and we coming right back. These things have to take place first. Why? Because it's written. All things that are written have to be fulfilled.
Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come.
The day of the Lord shall not come.
Except there come a falling away first.
That's what we just read in Luke 21, 20 through 22 so far, right? There has to be a falling away first. Israel must be scattered out of the land. 70 AD had to happen. Israel had to run into Africa amongst dark people and be at a lower state under their enemies. That has to happen first. Read it again, verse 3.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come.
That day, the day of the Lord shall not come.
Except there come a falling away first.
Israel has to fall away into captivity first.
And that man of sin be revealed.
And after that, the man of sin has to be revealed. After Israel is at a lower state, now we are waking back up. The sleeping sons of Jacob are waking again. And their job is to reveal who the wicked is. Go to verse 7.
Verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he.
The mystery of iniquity is who's written of in verse 4. Read verse 4.
Yes, sir. Verse 4. Who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God.
Hey, I ain't got to tell y'all in Africa who this is talking about. Who opposes themselves as if they're God. Read that again.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself.
Who exalts himself? Go ahead.
Above all.
Above all.
That is called God.
God is a black man. The Israelites are black. The angels are black. Christ is black. But who opposes that and exalts himself as if they're God? All you got to do in Africa is look out the window at the billboards and go down the street. You see this white man on the billboards. You see this white man on your taxi cabs. You see him on the motorcycles out there. You see him at the storefronts, in the market. And there don't be a white man living around you. But his image is there. His philosophy is there. Empathy for him is there. So this is talking about this white man. It ain't talking about the Chinese and the Arabs. Read it again, verse 4.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped.
The white man is worshipped. Come on.
So that he as God.
He as God.
Sitteth in the temple of God.
He sits in your churches all over. I ain't got to tell y'all. Y'all already know I ain't lying on y'all. He's all in the stained glass. He's everywhere. And you brothers, you sons of Jacob, you have to preach against that. You understand? You have to preach against the lies. that our people, that your fellow brothers and sisters wake up. Come on.
Showing himself that he is God.
This man shows himself that he is God. Now, jump back to verse 7.
Verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity.
For the mystery of iniquity, the same white man from verse 4. Come on.
Doth already work.
This man is already at work, y'all. Come on.
Only he who now letteth will let.
Uh-huh.
Until he be taken out of the way.
Read it again, verse 7.
Verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity.
That's that same white man from verse 4. Come on.
Doth already work.
Uh-huh.
Only he who now letteth will let.
Uh-huh.
Until.
So who's letting him do these things? God is letting him do these things for our disobedience. Come on.
Until he be taken out of the way.
So we want this man taken out of the way. We want him to stop colonizing, stop oppressing. Come on, watch this.
And then.
Stop. Then, after read.
And then shall that wicked be revealed.
That's the same mystery of iniquity in verse 7 and the same white man that sits in the temple of God in verse 4. That is the wicked. The wicked have to be revealed first. Come on.
Which the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
What is the spirit of his mouth? Soldier Josiah's Nigeria. What is the spirit of his mouth that this white man or the wicked is going to be consumed with?
Shalom, Captain. Happy Sabbath. Yeah, that's the Bible, sir.
Very good. The Bible. That's going to consume him. We're tearing down all his lies with the same book. He made us a Catholic, a Baptist, a Pentecost, an Anglican, a Christian. We're tearing him down with the same book. The same book he used to enslave and indoctrinate us with in Christianity. Now we're tearing him down with that same book. But the difference is we know how to use this book. He don't know how to use. He know how to manipulate and lie with the book. We know how to make the book activate. I'll put it like that. Now, finish verse 8.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Eventually, he's going to be taken out of the way. Now, go back to Luke. Now we understand what it means when all things that are written may be fulfilled. Read verse 22 again, Luke.
Luke chapter 21, verse 22. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
That all things are written may be fulfilled. Deuteronomy 28 has to be fulfilled. We had to go into slavery. We had to be colonized. We had to be indoctrinated with Christianity and Islam and things of that nature. Okay? These things had to take place through process of time. Come on.
But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people.
Okay, so 70 AD is happening. That's what Christ is prophesying about here. Rome is going to come into the land with Titus and Vespasian, Roman generals, right? Father and son, and siege Jerusalem. Come on.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
They are the Israelites are going to fall by the edge of the sword, the Roman sword.
And shall be led away captives into all nations.
Oh, not just run into the continent of Africa. We're going to flee Jerusalem, run into the continent of Africa. However, look what Christ said here. Read that part again.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captives into all nations.
I want you to think of the time, how much time that one precept went into. 70 AD to 1619. That is a long, that's over a century. That's a long time, y'all. That's how long that took. Look what he said. and they shall fall by the edges of the sword. When did that happen? 70 AD in Jerusalem. We fled into Africa. We remained there for a time. Here comes 1619. Here comes 1492, matter of fact. And then it says, and shall be led away captive into all nations. That's the transatlantic slave trade, brothers and sisters. That was 12, 13, 1400 years in the making. Just in that one line. Hold that. Go to Revelations 12.
Revelations chapter 12, verse 14. And to the woman.
To the woman. Who's the woman? Brother Malenga. Lusaka. I can't see the whole name after the Z. I'm gonna assume that's Zaire. Is that Zambia? Shalom.
Shalom, Most High in Christ, blessed Cap.
Most High Christ
The
blessed.
woman is the
Who's
woman
the
is
woman?
Israel.
And I would like a precept.
The woman is Israel, Cap. The precept, I don't have it offhand.
Who has a precept? Brother Jeremiah Liberia. I'm going to assume you know it because y'all go to camp all the time. I hear y'all on fire out there in Liberia. So I'm going to assume you got the precept.
Yes, sir, Calvin.
Excuse me?
Shalom, sir. Yes, sir. Shalom. Go.
Shalom.
Shalom, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, the woman is in. The woman in scripture is in, Jeremiah 6:2.
Very good. Very good. Let's get it real quick. Write it down next to Revelation 12:14. Write down Jeremiah 6:2. Now, read it.
Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
All right, now go back. Now we know what it's talking about. Remember, this is all hip talk. This is parables and similitudes. Okay? So the woman that is referred to in Revelation chapter 12 and 14 is Israel. Okay? The Lord likened the daughter of Zion to a fair and comely woman. Back to Revelation 12:14.
Revelations chapter 12, verse 14. And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle. That she might fly into the wilderness.
That she may fly into the wilderness. Into the wilderness. Read.
Into her place.
Into her place.
Where she is nourished for a time, and times, and half a time, from the face of the serpent.
Okay, who could break it down? Don't all raise your hands at once, brother. I told you, I call on y'all. IUIC Sierra Leone. Come on, don't disappoint me.
Yes, sir. Shalom, Mustang in Christ bless. And the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle that she might fly into the wilderness, into a place. The place here is going to America, where she is nourished for a time and times and half a time from the face of the serpent, which means
that she may fly into the wilderness. You forgot that part.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. The wilderness is Africa.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
The wilderness is talking about Africa. We fled 70 AD into the interiors of Africa. Okay? Then it says, into her place. We were taken from Africa, brought to the west coast of Africa, and put on slave ships. You understand? And came to the Western Hemisphere. Now, last year, I was in Nigeria with the camp. I see Soldier Inugu. I believe he was there with me. Josias was there. A couple other brothers, Officer Jeremiah. And we went to Badagry Slave Museum. No. It was Ghana. It wasn't Nigeria. It was the year before in Ghana. Put that map back up. And when we came back from Ghana, I did a class. And we went to Cape Coast Slave Castle. big old fort that the British built. But before that, they had stops. We had slave markets on the road. And no, not that map. No, the first map you put up. I think it was a white map. No, the first one you put up. You just put one up. It was a white map of Africa. Yes. Okay. I want y'all to understand. This is how crazy this is. Now, you see Niger. Never mind, man. Never mind. The point is that we walked from the interior. We walked from Mali, Cameroon, all these other countries in Africa to the west coast of Africa. You know how long that took? And you know how many of us died just on the walk, naked, running from animals, the atmosphere, the environment? Y'all could have easily just Googled something and got something. You could have easily just Googled something. The point is, every last one of us are walking miracles. Just to survive the walk to the west coast of Africa. Because some of our brothers and sisters did not make it going through forests and woods. The tour guide told us that they would, the weak ones, they would whip them, make them bleed, tie them to a tree, and go on. That way, all the animals will go after that one brother or sister, and the rest can escape. That's what the tour guide told us the white man did. Who remembers that? Ghana, where you at? Who was with us in Ghana with Bishop Yawasop? Where's Ghana? I don't see Ghana. But y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. You understand? Those are the things that happen to us just to make it here alive. So all of us are freaking miracles. Walking, living miracles. That means we got to awake. We got to wake the hell up. Go back now. No. Finish verse 14. Revelation 12:14.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 14. And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness.
Africa.
Into her place.
Western Hemisphere. In particular, America.
Where she is nourished.
Where she is nourished. America's going to feed you. America's going to clothe you. Your survival depends on your enemy now. Come on.
For a time.
For a time.
And times.
That's 100. And then another 200. That's 300.
And half a time.
And 50 years. 350 years.
From the face of the serpent.
From the face of this white man. He give you a job. He give you welfare, Section 8, food, clothing, shelter, water. You understand? So now go back to Luke 21:24.
Luke chapter 21, verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
They is the Israelites. Read.
And shall be led away captives into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles.
Jerusalem will be overtaken by Gentiles. Come on.
Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
And this proves that who's in the land right now? Gentiles, brothers and sisters. Gentiles. Netanyahu, the Amalekites. Okay? Baruch 4:32. So now, let me ask y'all a question. Everywhere y'all are at, who's living good everywhere where you at? Are y'all living good in Nigeria? Or are y'all living off of less than, or are y'all colonized? Or are y'all living good in Cameroon, Uganda, South Africa, Germany? Where y'all living? Where are black people living good at? Where there's no colonization, where there's no oppression. Give me that. Baruch 4:32. Let's see what the Bible says.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 32. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve.
Hey, you know what's so crazy about this? Last year we was in Nigeria. Just to drive on the road in Nigeria, just to make a U-turn, like where the school is located, right? There's a divider in the way, right? There's a divider. So you can't just make let's say we're driving, what is it, Ugege? Let's say the school is here. We're driving. You can't just make a left turn into the school because there's a divider in the way, right? So you can't even make a U-turn. We had to drive past the school that's right here, drive past it, make a left, go past some train tracks, then make a U-turn, then come back, make a right, and then make another right into the building. That took another extra 15 minutes just due to traffic and the way the street is set up. That's how crazy there's a lot of oppression. And y'all already know. Listen, I can talk about Africa all day from what I've seen. All right. And don't get offended because America's no better. Don't get it twisted. America ain't no better. It's miserable as hell over here too. Don't get it twisted. But the potholes in the road, the power goes off every day. Listen, when we was leaving the Nigeria, the power went off in the airport. Y'all hear me good? The power went off in the airport. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Power going off in the airport, y'all. It was like, yo, is power going to go off in the plane too? The hell going on here? You understand? Matter of fact, the year before that, power went out while we were doing our Passover class in the heat in Ghana. Yeah. Hey, I know, y'all. I know it's regular to y'all, but I'm in Babylon. It ain't regular to me. You understand?
Hey,
this
bro,
ain't
come
regular.
on now.
Yeah, Jeremiah, no, he there. Am I lying, Jeremiah, off Lagos? Am I lying? Did I fabricate anything, Jeremiah?
No,
about how you have to go to the school in Nigeria?
Captain, it's still the same. The road is still like that. You know, sometimes we have to stay in that traffic for even 30 minutes. Something that is just supposed to be 1 minute drive.
So you're looking at the school, y'all. The school is right there where that picture. Well, yeah, I can't. Right there where this piece of wall is, but you can't go. You gotta sit in traffic, wait to make the left turn, then go over the railroad tracks, where you see all the trash. They put all the trash by the railroad track. I don't know why. You have to make a U-turn at the railroad tracks, then come on back and make a right and another right into the building. The officer over the camp just said sometimes it could take you an additional 30 minutes. You're looking at the school. Read it again, verse 32.
Miserable are the cities which thy children serve.
Start at 31.
Yes, sir. Baruch chapter 4, verse 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee.
The Bible says, miserable are they that afflicted you, brothers and sisters. Miserable are your colonizers. Miserable are your oppressors. Those that bought you Christianity, they are freaking miserable. And guess what they did? They made us miserable too. Read it again.
Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall.
And guess what, brothers and sisters? They rejoice at our fall. They are at peace. They are comfortable. Matter of fact, maybe 6 months ago in Kenya, the white man went into the police station and smacked the police cops around. Who know what I'm talking about? And blew snot on one of the men. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about? You don't know what I'm talking about? Who got TikTok? Y'all got TikTok? Go to your TikTok. Go to TikTok and go to my page. Y'all know what I'm talking? Who's from Kenya here? Who's here from Kenya? Because Kenya, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, the Kenyans stoned our brothers when they went to camp and told them that they're the greatest people on the planet Earth. We got stoned for that. However, when one snaggletooth devil Edomite came in your police station, not just to a regular resident of Kenya, he went to the authority in Kenya with not a care in the world, with his chest pumped high, telling y'all what to do, and smacked your cop, assaulted you, and you wouldn't even look that snaggletooth devil in the eye. They are a miserable, miserable people. Don't get it twisted. They hate our guts. Go to, oh, that's it. There you go. Put that up. Y'all thought I was lying. Let me see. Yup. Play that. No, go back. Come on, man. Go back a little bit. I want y'all to see. Do y'all know what I'm talking about, brothers and sisters? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Just nod your head, yes or no. All right, play that. No, go back. Go back. Video. Get all of it.
In Diani. KTN. I'm sorry it won't happen. These were the words of one Elwin Ter Host, a Dutch national caught on camera spewing mucus on a Kenyan police officer at Diani police station after being arrested for causing disturbance and assaulting his girlfriend at Boma Banda cottage in Diani. Initially, the police had wanted to deport the Netherlands national before changing their mind and arraigning him at Kwale law courts. Our coast-based reporter Tobias Chanji reports with that story that has angered Kenyans online.
This is the video of one Elwin Host, a Dutch national, caught on camera spitting mucus to a Kenyan police officer at Diani police station. Host had been arrested at Boma Banda Cottage, located along the beach road in Diani Township, for causing disturbance and assaulting his girlfriend, Angela Atieno Nduru, aged 32 years.
Blew snot on him. Look at the cop. Look at him. He's got a gun on his hip. She right there probably got a gun on her hip. And they won't dare look the white man in the eye when he is the authority. That brother is the authority in his own land. But what do they know? What do they know? They know, listen, these niggas are subdued. These niggas are beneath me. I don't have no gun. This is what the white man is saying. I ain't got no gun, but I'm freaking God to these people. And I'm going to keep these niggas in their place. Look how he's talking to the officer of the law. Look how he's assaulting the officer. Somebody blow snot on you, y'all. Look, stop it. Pause it. The sister wants the man to do something so bad. Just one man to stand up. Do something. Like when this white man leaves and goes back to Dutchland or Deutschland or wherever he's going, how is she supposed to look at this black man in his eye? When she sees him every morning, they come into work. What is she going to think of this man? Because I think there's another brother outside of the camera on elsewhere. There's another brothers elsewhere. You ain't got to get it. But I think there's two black men there, but he's out the picture in the back. You understand? But this is what we're dealing with. Read it again, verse 31.
Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall.
They rejoice at your fall. They know you're dead asleep. You are the sons of Jacob, the sleeping sons of Jacob. You are the sleeping sons of God. Wake your behind up, man. At least be a man. Like, have some dignity. Good Lord. How is your wife supposed to look at you again? Crack a blue snot on you. You might as well die. Read it again.
Miserable are they that afflicted thee,
Uh-huh.
and rejoiced at thy fall.
They rejoiced at your fall. They know you're at the bottom. They know you dead asleep, brothers. That's why you men in Africa, you got to raise hell. I told you brothers in Ghana. You brothers in Ghana, I told. There's no glory in comfort. There is no glory for you in comfort. A lot of you brothers in Africa are very, very comfy. You're good with just your foo-foo. You're good with just your little job here and there. While the white man takes all your resources. While y'all living off of pennies in Africa. There's no comfort there's no glory in comfort, y'all. Why y'all comfortable? Why? What is there to be comfortable about? When the white man, the Chinese, the Syrians, the Lebanese, the East Indians own your lands and the resources on your land. Riddle me that. I just saw an article in Kenya. Y'all can look this up. I'm not going to show it here. But they found a hill that has minerals worth $5 billion in Kenya. I got it right on my phone. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. It's worth $5 billion. Guess what? How many of y'all think, matter of fact, I'm going to send it to you so you know I'm not lying. How many of y'all think that the residents and the natives of Kenya will benefit off of that land? Oh, yo, y'all all right. Y'all know I ain't even sent it to you. You know I ain't lying. Look at this. Y'all thought I was lying, right? Hey, one thing we always have, brothers and sisters, is receipts. We ain't got to lie about a damn thing. You know your condition. We just putting it in out for everyone to see that we could do something about it. We could organize ourselves and do something about it. Read that.
Kenya discovers largest gold deposit in decades, worth an estimated U.S. $5.29 billion.
And guess what? Guess what? How many out there, the Kenyans, the natives of Kenya is going to be like, oh man, we hit gold. We're going to be good now. Read the next caption. Don't go nowhere. Read the next caption. Kenya has taken what?
Kenya has taken a major step toward boosting its mining sector.
Word.
After British.
After who?
British.
Who?
British.
Read.
Firm Shanta Gold Limited confirmed a new U.S. $5.2 billion gold discovery at its Isulu Bushiangala underground project in Kakamega County.
So what does that mean? That British firm, that's who it belongs to. Those minerals belong to the British. The British just came up $5 billion on your land. Brothers, sisters, you think it's just Kenya that got that? No. Ghana got it. Nigeria got it. Liberia got it. All Africa got it. The only way these devils survive is by raping resources from Africa. You are their life force. You are the life force of Europe and America. And you comfortable. Think about that. That's one hill. Go back to the article. You ain't got to see me. Go down now. Let's see what it says. Let's go down and read it a little bit. Go down. Read it.
Kenya is on the verge of a major economic breakthrough following the discovery of its largest gold deposits in decades, valued at an estimated $683 billion.
Whatever their currency's name is.
which is equivalent to $5.29 US billion in Kakamega County. According to the Star Kenya, British...
Go up.
Yes, sir.
Because there's a part, maybe not this article, but I have one that shows you that the British own this stuff. Can you currently please? This one may not say it. Gotta say, slow down. All right, get rid of that. But y'all get the point. The natives of Kenya ain't benefiting off of that. They not gonna get a dime of that. Look up Kenya's what do you call it? How much they live off of a day. The average living per day. And while you're looking at that, give me Romans 13 and 11. Romans 13 and 11. Let's get that. Now let's get some Bible.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time.
Stop. Know the times that you're living in, brothers and sisters. It's time to put away our comforts. It's time to put away our tribal divisions. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about in Africa. It's time to put that away. It's time to put away certain customs that you were born doing. It's time to put those things away. Read.
And that, knowing the time.
Stop. Go ahead.
That now.
But now, in 2026,
it is high time.
It is high time to do what, brothers and sisters?
To awake.
To what?
Awake.
To wake the hell up. Read.
Out of sleep.
Wake out of sleep, brothers and sisters. You sleeping sons of God. You sleeping sons of Jacob. When you gonna wake up? When you gonna stop being bashful? When you gonna stop being shy? When you gonna stop being timid? When you gonna start raising some hell in your country and get this thing popping for real in Africa? When you gonna do that? When are you gonna do that? Give me Ecclesiastes 7 and 7.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Stop. I want to ask all you men, unmute your mics.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Who's pissed off at the conditions of their people? How many of y'all pissed off? Or y'all still got y'all mics muted? I want to know who's pissed off.
I'm pissed off, sir.
I'm pissed off.
I'm pissed off.
I'm pissed off.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. How many of y'all is pissed off enough to do something about it?
I am.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Really? Okay. So what you gonna do? What y'all gonna do?
Kingdom.
Huh?
Gonna organize the man.
Who said that?
Gonna take the kingdom.
Who said that? Who said organize?
Officer Lemuel, IUIC South Africa, sir.
All right, give me a scripture. Huh?
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1.
What do you say?
Zephaniah chapter 2.
Very
verse
good.
1.
Zephaniah 2, verse 1. Read it.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
Be mad enough to gather and organize your people. That's what we're doing. Organize your people, brothers. That's what leaders do. Organize. Read.
Yea. Gather together, O nation not desired.
We are that nation in captivity, no matter where we're at. We not desired, y'all. We got to organize ourselves and love our brothers as we love ourselves. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's how you take care of each other. That's how you rise up against oppression. You organize. I can't do this by myself. Bishop can't do this by himself. Christ didn't do it by himself. Christ had 12 apostles. He wasn't alone. He organized. He gathered the people together and sent them out, what? 2 by 2. You're doing the same thing. Organize your people. Y'all all understand that? You sons of Jacob, y'all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Go to verse. Did we read verse 32? Baruch?
A bit of it. Some left.
No. Verse 32.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 32. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve.
The Bible says miserable are the cities where we are serving our captivity. No matter where we're at, even if we were born there, even if we're around our own people, the conditions that are created are not right for us to live in. And we got to realize that a lot of us are born in poverty. A lot of us are born in generational poverty. You understand? Where these things became normal to us because we grew up in it. We all grew up in some type of poverty, some type of oppression, and it became normal. But now that we understand what the scriptures say, we understand these things are not right. These things are oppression. Read it again.
Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons.
All those cities that received the sons of Jacob are miserable. They are miserable. Okay, the setup is the same no matter where we go. Now, oppression and the conditions may be more harsh in some places more than others, but it's oppression nonetheless. Okay, go to Deuteronomy 28 and 64.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people. From the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods.
And there you're going to serve Islam when you are enslaved by the Arabs. And there you're going to serve Christianity when you're enslaved by Caucasians, by Esau. Okay, come on.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob did not know about these other gods. They didn't know about a white man named Jesus. They didn't know about a Allah, where you go walk around a rock in Mecca 7 times, bang your head, and kiss the rock. They didn't know about that. Come on.
Even wood and stone.
Wood and stone represents Christianity and Islam. Come on.
And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
And among these other nations, and the conditions that they set shall what? Shalt
thou find no ease.
You're not going to be at ease no matter where you go in this earth, brothers and sisters. We're not at ease. Why? Because we broke God's laws. Read.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart.
It said, wait a minute. It said, neither shall the sole of your foot have rest. Do we work hard, y'all? Hell yeah. I get up 2, 3 in the morning to go to work. Some of y'all are working 12 hours, 14 for extremely low pay. Some brothers and sisters, they get paid like once a month. You know what I mean? And it's like you got to hope that they're going to pay you. I'm working in good faith that they will pay me. That's a hard life. And then we wonder why depression, due to depression and the conditions, we have certain body ailments come from that. You know, your body doesn't react the way it's supposed to. You have health issues. You got money issues. And that affects all up in here. Because you know, in your spirit, you're not supposed to be living like this. We're not supposed to be living like this. Working all hard all the damn time, waking up to an alarm clock. You understand? For pennies. I know a brother in Africa, in Ghana. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. This brother, while I was there, me, Bishop Yawasop, and Captain Yediah, he told us he was having trouble getting a job. Listen to me good. This broke my damn heart. He said he had trouble getting a job. His wife was on him. Oh, he's not making any money. You know, he can't get a job and yada, yada, yada. And the jobs that he do get are odd jobs where, you know, he's not making much. Then he proceeded to tell us, yeah, the Chinese man owns a gold mine in my village. I couldn't believe what I heard. You mean to tell me the Chinese man is making millions off of your land because he has a gold mine where you live in your village, and you over here that you was born in the land where the gold mine is, on the land where the gold mine is, and you don't benefit, but this snaggletooth Chinese third world country dude who probably didn't have no shoes on could come all the way to Ghana and get minerals and gold all out of your land, and you can't find a job. That's what he told us, y'all. Maybe this is normal for y'all. We're in America. This ain't freaking normal. That pissed me the hell off. Does that piss y'all off? I'm talking IT. Does that piss y'all off? That's what he told. That's what he told us. I couldn't believe it. He said, "Listen, I can't find a job, blah blah blah. But you know, maybe I should go to the Chinese man who, yeah, he owns the gold mine on my land." I was like, "You gotta be kidding me, man! I couldn't believe it." That's what y'all are dealing with over there. So y'all should be pissed off. I'm over here and I'm pissed off for y'all. Ain't nothing to smile at, ain't nothing to laugh about. Brothers, I ain't talking to you women. I'm talking to you men. Because listen, I know we all got our shortcomings. Us men over here in America got our shortcomings too. But I think I would have to, I don't want to say it to y'all, but I would have to, that would drive me crazy. I could walk across the land that got the gold on it, and I can't touch it. And this Chinese man comes from China and gets to get that gold right there. Legally get the gold right there. And I'm over here in Ghana living off of less than $1 a day. Nah. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. I'm going, now I can understand why there's rebels over there. Now I can understand. All righty then. Did we finish verse 66?
We're still in 65.
Read 65 again.
Yes, sir.
Y'all brothers, y'all better wake the hell up. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
Listen, myself, Bishop Yawasop, and Captain Yediah, when the first week we was in Ghana, around the corner from the school, y'all could tell me if I'm lying, there was a brother, y'all in Ghana, there was a brother, he was digging a ditch, but he had no shirt on, it was hot as all hell, and he had a shovel just digging, breaking his back, digging. And me and Bishop looking at each other, you look at the guy, he's digging a hell of a hole in by the concrete, by the what's supposed to be the sidewalk. And we're like, the Chinese could easily give him a excavator to get the they gave him a freaking shovel. A shovel. And I mean, when I say that hole was deep, Y'all in Ghana know what I'm talking about. It was right around the corner from the school, from the building. Y'all tell me if I'm lying. And he was digging and breaking his back. And, man, listen, read it again.
And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
Even in your land, you ain't finding no ease amongst these other nations. Come on.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
Neither shall your foot have rest. You going to work. And when I say work, I mean you going to work. Come on.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart.
That's what we saw in Kenya with the brother at the police station. He had a trembling heart, even though he had a gun on his hip. He had the white man had the gun. The black man had the gun. The black woman had the gun. They wouldn't even look that white man in his eye and say, get your ass on before I pull out this gun and pistol whip your behind. Or take out the baton and bash him in his damn skull. He didn't even think to do that. He didn't even think about it, y'all. He took that snot, white man snot, and looked right back this way at the desk with the white man on the side of him. No, we should all take that as a highly disrespect. Not just us in Kenya, us in the truth, or not just us in the truth. We need to all take that as a disrespect to all of us. I want y'all to understand that. Come on.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart,
and
failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind.
Depression. Come on.
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
The Bible says your life is going to hang in doubt. Even though he had a gun on his hip. Even though he had every right to assault and subdue that man. What did the Bible say?
And thy life shall hang in doubt.
He didn't want those problems. Even though there was another white man around. He didn't want those problems with his God. Come on.
And thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have no assurance of thy life.
I'm going to tell you what that brother, why he was in fear. Because that brother was afraid to lose that job. That's how important the job is over there. He was that's probably a very good job over there, a cop or a CO or whatever. He probably gets some type of benefits. He probably lived pretty well off as far as Kenya's concerned or whatever. He said, to hell with it. I'm going to take that snot. I'm gonna just brush it off and keep it moving. But I have to keep this job. I have to make money for my family. What's my wife going to say if I bash this white man's skull in and I lose my job? And the police chief calls me and reprimands me and suspends me. That's what they're fearing over there. Why? Zephaniah 2:1. Here's what they know about you. You're not together. You're divided. You're individuals. Think about that. If that white man knew you had an army behind you, that man that he snotted on, would he have done that? If he knew there were repercussions coming for doing that, or even acting like that, or even speaking up like he did, if he knew there were repercussions, would he have done that? Hell no. But because they know you're not together, you're subdued, you believe in Christianity, you believe in white Jesus, they know you are subservient to them. They know you're bashful. You got to let out that inner warrior, brothers. Let it out. What's to fear? What's the harm in letting out that warrior? Speaking up. Being proud of who you are. You're a son of Jacob. You're a son of God. That's who you are. And don't let nobody tell you different. Come on, read.
You want verse 67?
I want Zephaniah 2:1.
Yes, sir. Zephaniah 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
That's what they know you're not doing. You're not organizing yourselves together. That's what they know you're not doing. IUIC in Africa is doing that.
Right.
You understand? We're doing that. You got to be an example to that same cop that got snotted on. You got to go to him and be an example to him. You got to change the face of Africa. Because every time I go there and I speak to the brothers, everybody's bashful. Everybody speaks really soft. Everybody's comfortable. Nah, it's time to raise hell. These devils own your land. Well, let me say it like this. They own the important parts of your land. They own the parts that got your minerals on it, your resources, your aluminum, your bauxite, your gold, your diamonds. They own those parts. Come on.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
You ain't desired. They desire your land and your resources, but they don't desire you. Okay? Give me Lamentations 1:1. Let's go to the book of Lamentations 1:1.
Lamentations, chapter 1, verse 1. How doth the city sit solitary?
How does the city sit solitary? What city? Jerusalem. It's talking about 70 AD. It's coming. Well, this is, no. Let me rephrase that. This is talking about after Babylon destroyed Jerusalem. I'll say it like that. Come on.
How doth the city sit solitary?
And took its siege. Come on.
That was full of people. How is she become as a widow?
Uh-huh.
She that was great among the nations.
She, Israel, that was great among the nations. Israel was great among the nations. Now, look at us. Come on.
And princes among the provinces. How is she become tributary?
Uh-huh.
She weepeth sore in the night.
It said, how is she become tributary? Your taxes. A lot of y'all are commonwealths of European nations, of those that had you in colonization. Now you have neo-colonization, where they say you're, okay, we're going to leave your land like the French left. Where did the French leave? The French left, oh God. No, I'm talking about in Africa. I think it was Liberia. No, we'll take the British. The British left Liberia and Ghana.
Nigeria.
But they still paid Commonwealth to those lands. You understand? They still got to pay those people. You had to pay for your freedom. The same way in America, blacks had to pay for reparations to white corporations. After slavery, due to loss of property, you had to pay by what? You still have to pay these colonists. Okay? You still got to pay with your resources. That's what you do. And we had to pay with our taxes over here on the Western Hemisphere. All right? So read it again.
She weepeth sore in the night, and her tears are on her cheeks. Among all her lovers, she has none to comfort her.
Whoa. One of you brothers unmute your mic. Why does it say, I want you to explain the part where it says, among all her lovers, she have none to comfort her. What does that mean? Don't all unmute your mic at once, brothers. Officer Enugu, Nigeria. What does it mean? Come on.
Shalom, Captain. Most High Christ bless. So Jazin in Enugu, Nigeria.
Okay.
Can you hear me? So there's none to comfort us because during all this captivity, during all this oppression that we are going through, a lot of our people don't get comfort, even from the scriptures, because the scriptures comforts us, but we do not get any comfort from the scriptures and even from our own fellow people, because there's a lot of hatred and tribalism amongst ourselves.
It says among all her lovers. Who are her lovers? Who's the her and who's the lovers? Come on. Come on, brother. Who's her and who's her lovers?
Her lovers is all other Captain, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Huh?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, sir.
Okay, who can answer? Come on, time's running. I got half an hour left. Come on.
Yes, sir. Her lovers are those before she even went into captivity.
Who's speaking?
Officer David, yes, sir.
Sierra Leone, go ahead.
Yeah, before she went into captivity, her lovers were the nations of the people that were around her.
Thank you. That's her lovers. You love these nations so much. And all they do is take your resources and take the best of your land and the best of your people and leave the poor to themselves. Y'all handle that. That's what they do. And you love them so much. The Chinese get to flourish in your land. The Chinese man in Ghana, the Chinese man in Nigeria, the East Indian man in Nigeria and Ghana and in Africa, they couldn't survive in their own lands. They came to your land to survive. Think about that. They came to your land to open businesses. They came to your land to flourish. And they couldn't survive in their land. They didn't have two left shoes in China. But they come to your land and say, oh, man, I could use these niggas. I could get one of their children to work the store, and I'm just chilling in the back. Hey, I need you niggas over here. Go there's a truck coming at 12 o'clock. I want you to take the product, take the boxes off the truck, and get the forklift, carry it upstairs, and load them back on the shelves so the rest of you niggas could buy it in the market. They get to flourish off of your land, your labor. Read it again.
Among all her lovers, she hath none to comfort her.
Stop. All her lovers, the ones you love so much, they pay you those low wages, don't they? Yes, they do. They have you in the condition that you're in. Yes, they do. They the ones that put you in these circumstances. And you love them so much, you worship their gods. You kiss their feet. You make sure they're nice and safe when they come to your lands. Right? They could do no wrong. But yet and still, they are your oppressors, brothers and sisters. And it's your job, you sons of Jacob, to wake your people up to these facts. They're not here to benefit you. They're here to exploit you. Come on.
All her friends have dealt treacherously with her.
All her friends. Your friends, the white man, the Chinese, the Arabs, the East Indians. They've done what?
Dealt treacherously with her.
They all deal treacherously with you. Come on.
They are become her enemies.
What?
They are become her enemies.
But you brothers in Africa may know that now, but the rest of the sleeping sons of Jacob have no idea that they're not your friends, that they are your enemies. I'm gonna say one other thing. I had somebody tell me in Ghana at that slave castle. The tour guide said it's a custom. If you are going to church on a Sunday morning and you see a white man, any white man, turn back around and go home because you've seen God. That's what he told us. I got I got it on tape. You know I got receipts. This is not a lie. This is not fabricated. This is what he told us. That should piss you off. Yeah, put that demon up. Look at this. And once again, don't think this mentality is only in Africa. It's in America too. This should piss you off. This This right here is an example of not only racial idolatry, like the Christians be telling us all of a sudden, but it's a conviction that we are subdued, that we are conquered, that we are colonized. You understand? We need billboards of Christ being black all over Ghana, all over Nigeria, all over Africa to combat this evil that's been going on for centuries. Everybody over there think Jesus is, hey, look, oh man, it's coming back to me now that I'm on this class. I remember, was this Ghana or was this was Ghana. Yeah, this was Ghana 2 years ago now. I remember I turned on the TV after a long day of camp and teaching the brothers. Me and Captain Yadai were roommates. Bishop Yawasat was elsewhere. He had his own room. And I remember I turned on the local TV. You know what I saw on that local TV, y'all? It was a soap opera, a black soap opera. Cool. I got it in my phone too. The lady had a black ass hand. Her hand was black like this, right? But her face was bleached out white. And the only way I knew she was bleaching was when she went like this. She went like this. She did the white girl flick because she had on a blonde weave. But the hand was black as hell, and her face was all, I'm going to show it to y'all after this. The face was white as all hell, and the hand was black as hell. I was like, yo, what is going on in Ghana? This is crazy. No. Don't put that on TV. I couldn't believe it. We ain't got that to that level yet here in America, where the sisters bleaching on camera. We ain't seen that on TV yet, but I did see it in Ghana. Jump to verse 10.
Lamentations chapter 1, verse 10. The adversary hath spread out his hand upon all her pleasant things.
Read it again.
The adversary.
Because I pray this class is pissing you brothers off. Read it again.
The adversary hath spread out his hand upon all her pleasant things. For she hath seen that the heathen entered into her sanctuary.
What did the heathen do?
Entered into her sanctuary.
The heathen. Okay. Let's start there. In context, what is this talking about? Come on, I want to make it quick too because time's running. Can anybody answer in context what this is talking about? I gave you the answer earlier. Come on. All right, it's talking about Babylon. Esau came into our temple in Babylon from after Babylon destroyed it. You understand? That's what Esau did. They came into our temples. When the Babylons came against us, hold that. I'm going to prove it. 2 Kings. Let's go to 2 Kings real quick. Or is it Chronicles? Might be Chronicles. Yes. Go to 2 Chronicles 36 and 18. 17. Start at 17. Read it quick.
2 Chronicles chapter 36, verse 17. Therefore, he brought upon them the king of the Chaldees.
The Babylonians. Read.
Who slew their young men with the sword in the house of their sanctuary.
So it wasn't just the siege of Jerusalem. That was not the only siege. Babylon also sieged it. Come on.
And had no compassion upon young men or maiden, old man or him that stooped for age.
Read.
He gave them all into his hand.
Read.
And all the vessels of the house of God, great and small, and the treasures of the house of the Lord, and the treasures of the king and of his princes, all these he brought to Babylon.
So in context, it was brought to Babylon. Verse 19.
And they burnt the house of God. And break down the wall of Jerusalem. And burnt all the places thereof.
Palaces.
Excuse me. And burnt all the palaces thereof with fire.
Read.
and destroyed all the godly vessels, the goodly vessels thereof.
Now go back. Now we know what it's talking about. I hope y'all brothers understand that. Y'all got to read and make sure y'all understand the context also. Okay? Now go back. Verse 10 again.
Lamentations chapter 1, verse 10. The adversary hath spread out his hand upon all her pleasant things.
So in context, it's talking about the Babylonians. Okay? But the Babylonians were not the only ones that did it. And we know these things are prophecy that go on over and over again when you read 2nd Ezra 5:42. The judgments of God are like a ring. They go round and round and round. What happened in the past happens again. Read.
For she hath seen that the heathen entered into her sanctuary.
The heathen entered into Africa,
whom thou didst command that they should not enter into thy congregation.
Now, go to Ezekiel 11:16. Read that.
Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 16.
Yeah.
Therefore say, thus saith the Lord God, although I have cast them far off among the heathen.
So Israel is scattered among the heathen, among the other nations, right? And not in their own, they're exiled out of their lands. Come on.
And although I have scattered them among the countries.
Among the countries, Nigeria, Ghana, Liberia, Uganda. Come on.
Yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary.
Oh. In those lands where you're located, brothers and sisters, what's going to happen? I will be
to them as a little sanctuary.
Little safe haven. A little asylum right there. A little refuge. A little retreat. A little safe haven. Come on.
Yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come.
This is the only way this is the only time we get a little safety right here. When you're in these wars. Outside these wars, we can't control that. But in these wars right here, we know the word of God is here. We know we're like-minded. Nothing's going to happen to your children. You're safe here with the word of God, right? Give me Psalm 74:3. I'm going to speed up a little bit. Hope y'all are getting something out the class too.
Psalms chapter 74, verse 3. Lift up thy feet unto the perpetual desolations.
Unto the perpetual desolations. What is this talking about?
Even all
the destruction of the sanctuary. That's what it's talking about. We read about that in 2 Chronicles 36, right? Come on, read it again.
Lift up thy feet unto the perpetual desolations. Even all that the enemy hath done wickedly in the sanctuary.
So now I want y'all to think about something. What did the sanctuary in Jerusalem represent? What does it represent? I want to think of, is anybody from, okay, Ghana's online, right? And Kenya is on. Is Kenya on? Anybody from Kenya on? Because Kenya, good. Put your mic on. I mean, your camera. I don't know. We don't see nobody from Kenya. Okay. So I want somebody to answer. What happens when the sanctuary is broken down? What is the reaction?
Hey,
Cameroon. Kenya, go ahead and answer, Kenya. Kenya taking too long. Let's go to Jeremiah, South Africa. What does it do?
Shalom, Captain.
Shalom.
MOV Jeremiah. It represented the throne of God, sir.
Okay. I want think about something. The temple was built. Everybody rejoiced, right? Solomon had a great feast, so forth and so on, right? When the temple got destroyed in Babylon, like we just read, by the Babylonians, how does that affect us? What did the temple represent for us? You know what? You may not understand. Go ahead. Answer.
We lose contact, sir.
Huh?
We lose contact from our creator, sir.
Hey, Ghana, come to the mic. Ghana has one of the buildings of one of IUIC's buildings, right? As well as Kenya. So I want now y'all in Ghana, unmute your mic. I want y'all to explain if Ghana lost the building in Kumasi, what would be the reaction? Let's say all the people come and destroy the building. God forbid. What would be y'all thought process? How would y'all feel? How would you feel?
It's Shalom Captain, Soldier Ifrim.
Where are you?
The sanctuary in Ghana is going to be a start time. It's going to be a morning time for the people because we can't be.
A what time? Slow down. A what time?
It's going to be a misery time, a morning time.
Misery and morning. Meaning.
Go
ahead.
Able to gather. Yeah, and everyone will be on their own way, will be scattered.
Okay, so the temple or the sanctuary represents the temple in Jerusalem, right? So if the temple is broke down or your sanctuary in Ghana is broke down, what else is broken? Your morale. Your morale is gone. Think about that. When you first saw because I got the feeling when I first saw the building in Ghana when I went in there, and I saw it out, and it boosted my spirit. I was like, man, this is beautiful. This is crazy. All praise to the Most High. So imagine now, you brothers in Ghana concentrate mainly on the building, on the temple. Now it's destroyed. Now what you got? It's destroyed, and y'all are scattered all abroad. Now, what you got? It's gonna break. It's supposed to break your morale. You understand? It's a sign that you're broken. Now, read it again, verse 3.
Psalm 74, verse 3. Lift up thy feet unto the perpetual desolation.
Read.
Even all that the enemy hath done wickedly in the sanctuary.
That's what they did. That's what the Babylonians did. And that's what the Edomites did. Come on. In 70 AD. Come on.
Thine enemies roar in the midst of thy congregation.
What do they do?
Roar in the midst of thy congregation.
Uh-huh.
They set up their ensigns for signs.
Jump to verse 6.
Verse 6. But now they break down the carved work thereof at once with axes and hammers.
So they broke down the carved work with axes and hammers. They destroyed the temple.
They have cast fire into thy sanctuary.
Uh-huh. They burnt the sanctuary. You read about that.
They have defiled by casting down the dwelling place of thy name to the ground.
Uh-huh.
They said in their hearts, let us destroy them together.
What did they say?
Let us destroy them together.
And that's what they did to us, brothers.
They have burned up all the synagogues of God in the land.
Uh-huh.
We see not our signs.
We don't see our signs anymore. We don't see our symbols. Come on.
There is no more any prophet.
All the prophets are gone. Is that what we going to do? Is that what we going to let happen, brothers? Hell no. Read.
Neither is there among us any that knoweth how long.
How long is this going to last? Read.
Oh God, how long shall the adversary reproach?
And the adversary reproaches us every day on the Western Hemisphere as well as the Eastern. Come on.
Shall the enemy blaspheme thy name forever?
And they blaspheme by having white Jesus all over your lands, all over your temples. So they destroy your temple, they destroy your religion, your way of life, which is your culture, your God, serving your God, and put up churches and put up all this nonsense. Go to Lamentations 2:15. We're going to read 15 through 17.
Yes, sir. Lamentations chapter 2, verse 15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee.
That's what they do. The nations clap their hands. They come to your land, think they better than you. You understand? That's what they do. Have their nose up in the air at you. Come on.
They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem.
They shake their head at you like, damn. Come on.
Saying, is this the city that the men called the perfection of beauty? The joy of the whole earth?
Stop. You understand what you are supposed to represent? You are supposed to represent the city that men call the perfection of beauty. The joy of the whole earth. That's what you represent. You're supposed to be the joy of the whole earth. Think about that right there. But in your current estate, you can't do that. A lot of you brothers have low self-esteem, bashful, talk really soft, lacking confidence, and lacking faith. Those things got to change. Keep reading.
All thine enemies have opened up their mouth against thee.
That's what God said. He said it again. All your enemies run their lips on your land. I could see if he was in his own land and there was one brother that they all gang up on. But it's reverse. It's one white boy and it's the whole entire country. And he'll wag his head. Hey, I remember there was another one in Uganda where a white preacher, old man, went to Uganda and was smacking the brother in the bar, in the hotel bar. Y'all remember that? That might have been like 2018, 2019. You understand? You gonna look for it? It was a Ugandan preacher, and he said, I'm Jesus, nigger. I remember that. He said, I'm Jesus. And he smacked him, pow! And the brother, I think he was working at the hotel, he just took it, just held his face and took it. Listen, brothers, those times have to change. We can't keep seeing this thing, man. Go back. Read it again.
All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up.
Man, we destroyed these niggas. Come on.
Certainly, this is the day that we looked for.
Read that part again. Certainly.
Certainly, this is the day that we looked for.
This is the day that we look for. We look for this day right here. We got not a care in the world. They're never going to come against us ever again. We gave them white Jesus. We got these niggas. We good. They go to our churches. They worship us. Come on.
We have found. We have seen it. The Lord hath done that which he had devised.
Y'all hear that, brothers and sisters? The Lord did this to us. Read.
He hath fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old. He hath thrown down and hath not pitied. And he hath caused thine enemy to rejoice over thee.
He has caused the enemy is rejoicing over us, y'all. Come on.
He hath set up the horn of thine adversaries.
The horn of thine adversaries. I ain't got time to go through that with y'all. So I'm ask y'all questions. So I'm gonna get it for y'all. Zechariah 1:18. The horn of thine adversaries. What is that talking about? Zechariah 1:18.
Zechariah chapter 1, verse 18. Then lifted I up mine eyes.
Then lifted up I.
Then lifted I up mine eyes. And saw, and behold, 4 horns.
4 horns.
And I said unto the angel that talked with me, what be these? And he answered me, these are the horns which have scattered Judah, Israel, and Jerusalem.
In captivity. I'll just give you the 4 horns. Babylon, Persian Medes, Greece, Rome. All right, write it down. Babylon, Persian Medes, Greece, Rome. That's it. Play that real quick. Y'all thought I was lying. I told y'all, man. We keep receipts. I ain't got to lie about nothing. Come on.
Racist, you.
Stop it, pause it.
Footage shows the American hitting and spitting at the Ugandan.
So it ain't just the Dutch man in Kenya. This is how these devils think. This is how they think, y'all. Come on.
When another Grand Imperial Hotel employee tries to intervene, he is told, you must obey me.
The white man said, you must obey me, nigga. That's what the white man said. This should, and listen, pause it. This should piss you off. I don't care how old it is. This is probably like 18, 16, something like that. Because we did a Patience Age radio on this. This should piss you off. This cracker has no fear. In your land, he's the only white man there. And he got no fear, none of you niggas. Hey, listen, man, that got to change. Right. They got to start respecting. Listen, our ancestors jacked up. They messed stuff up. Yes. Listen, you got to let them know, we not our ancestors. You going to get your ass beat. Stomped. I don't care how old you are. We're going to defend, and we're going to say, I feared for my life. I had to defend myself. That I had to subdue this unruly guest at this hotel. Get it off of me, man. Come on. Y'all don't need to see me all the time. Oh, whoa. Y'all see that? Come on. Read it.
Taylor uses several derogatory terms and signs.
Hey, by the way, this man is a preacher. He's a preacher of Christianity, white Jesus, in your land. And and this is what he thinks of you. You think the Jesuit priests thought any different in the 1600s and the 1400s? You think they thought any different? No, he's from that stock. Come on.
Including bitch and the N-word.
He called you some niggas.
And then says Uganda has come under condemnation.
He says Uganda has come under condemnation. Come on.
Shockingly, after all he says and does.
Look at this. Now, remember, the white man is most profane. You know he's profane. You know he probably slept with a couple black men or raped a couple children while he was there. Read.
He tries to hug the Ugandan.
He doesn't just try to hug. He tried to kiss that man in his mouth.
But that didn't stop the police from tracking down the former U.S. Marine and missionary.
And what? And what?
Missionary. And missionary.
He's a missionary. He came in the love of white Jesus. And this is what, listen, y'all. There's no greater hate than Christian love. I'm going to say it again. There's no greater hate than Christian love. And we're looking at it right there. This is their nature. This is their spirit. This is their soul. Read. There's another point. What they didn't say in this clip was that he told them, I'm Jesus. You listen to me. I'm Jesus. That's what that demon said. You understand? He didn't get assaulted. The brothers didn't even defend themselves. Listen, this is a couple years old, but this should piss you off. Now, where we at?
Back at Lamentations. We're still in verse.
No. Read verse 19 again. Zechariah 1:19.
Yes, sir. Zechariah chapter 1, verse 19. And I said unto the angel that talked with me, what be these? And he answered me, these are the horns which have scattered Judah, Israel, and Jerusalem.
These are the horns that scattered Judah, Israel, and Jerusalem. We're talking about Babylon, Persian and Medes, Greece, and Rome. Okay? Those empires, the times of the Gentiles. Those Gentile nations. We could read about that in Daniel chapter 2. Those nations, or the 4 beasts in Daniel 7. All right? Let's go to Ecclesiastes 4:1. We're almost done. Got a couple minutes. I pray y'all are getting something out these class, and I pray it motivates you to be pissed off enough to really get your ish together and organize yourselves together and take whatever knowledge you have in Africa to another level. Come on.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 1. So I returned and considered all the oppressions that are done under the sun. And behold, the tears of such as were oppressed.
That's the Israelites, no matter where they are. Oppressed. Tears. Always marching. Always holding a rally. Always begging for something. Holding a sign saying, I am a man. Come on.
And they had no comforter.
And what?
And they had no comforter.
And they had no comforter.
And on the side of their oppressors, there was power.
On the side of our oppressors, they have the riches from our lands. They have authority over us. They have dominion over our bodies. They have power. They have authority. They have influence. Come on.
But they had no comforter.
But the Israelites have no comforter. Hold that. 2 Corinthians 1 and 4. Don't hold that. You can let that go. 2 Corinthians 1 and 4. The Israelites have no comforter. Before you get that, Romans 15 and 4. Give me that first.
Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
That's what Paul said. What was written aforetime? The Bible. The Bible was written for our learning, brothers and sisters.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures.
Whoa. So the Bible just said we have no comforter. What is supposed to comfort us? What in the scriptures is supposed to comfort us? Y'all want it? Y'all would y'all like to hear it? Here it go. And we coming right back. Revelation 13 and 10. This is what's supposed to comfort y'all. This is what now, wait. You get that. Through patience. That we, through patience. Let's see what the saints have patience in.
Revelations chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience.
Here is the what?
Here is the patience.
Here is the what?
Patience.
Here is the patience.
And the faith.
And the faith.
Of the saints.
Of the saints. So the saints have patience and faith in putting the other nations into captivity. You better glory in that thing right there. You better comfort yourself in that thing right there. That's what the saints had comfort and patience in, and faith. Now I'll go back to Romans 15 and 4.
Romans chapter 15, verse 4.
Comfort yourself with these words, brothers.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. That we through patience and comfort of the scriptures.
Comfort of the scriptures, like we just read in Revelation 13 and 10.
Might have hope.
We have to hope in that thing right there. You know what this is called, y'all? When this happens, you know what that's called? Therapy. That's therapy. That's when we're going to have joy in our spirit again. Don't let a dumb Christian tell you different. Oh, I don't want to put nobody in chains. I don't want that to happen to nobody. Well, God wants it to happen. How about that? We just read it in Revelation 13 and 10. God wants it to happen. Don't you want to fulfill God's will, Christian? 2 Corinthians 1 and 4.
2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 4. Who comforteth us in all our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble.
Okay, so guess what? God comforts us through his holy word. Our job, brothers, is to give it right back to those that need the comfort. You understand? We got to let them know, look, there's a better way coming. There's a better life coming than this. There's a better way to do things than going to church on a Sunday and worshiping a white man that don't exist. You understand? It's better to keep God's laws than not. Comfort, because guess what? There's a reward for that. Comfort yourself with these. Read it again.
Who comforteth us in all our tribulation.
Are we in tribulation, y'all? Absolutely. Come on.
That we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble.
Read.
By the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of God.
All praise to the Most High, brothers and sisters. I'm going to leave the class right there. I pray y'all got something out of that. Most High in Christ bless. Is there any questions? Pray y'all learn something. I pray this class pissed you off. That's what I pray.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.